There was a Power Ranger bike there, but at the same time, it was a little, grimier and underworldy feeling. Like, he was going to a... What do you want to call it? Like a questionable establishment, if you will. Like, it wasn't just... Like, yeah, we're the biker gang, man. Power Rangers, go Power Rangers. You know, it was like... The vibe fit Tatooine a little more that way. It still looks weird, but... It was done so much better than when Rodriguez introduced the bikers. And I think that would have helped a lot. If the vibe of the show was feeling better, and in particular his episodes themselves were feeling better, I think the bikers would have went over a lot nicer, if you can put it that way. Oh my, so many of you. 2023? What's this year? 2022? Yeah. I don't even know what year it is anymore. I was a little worried though going into this episode. Or not even going into this episode, but part of it was the episodes have been feeling so short, so when he was I was like, oh god, we're getting a flashback here that I don't really think we need. Again, I think the flashback was shot well, so it was fine, but I was like, oh, fuck, we're gonna spend our whole time here and waste another episode? And then when they escape, I was like, oh, shit, is it gonna end here? Like, don't end here without showing anything current. Like, I was like, come on. And luckily it didn't. It had a lot more time to it, but it was just like, dude! I was getting a little nervous. Like, don't waste the whole episode on this one flashback that, although shot well and awesome scenes, I didn't want it to just be that. Like, you gotta do something else. And luckily they did that, so that was good. I was like, whew. I was getting nervous though when I watched it. I don't ever look at like the time and how much time's left, but I clicked. I was like, is it almost over? I was like, okay, there's still time left. That's good. I was gonna be a little disappointed if it just ended when he got the ship. I was like, no! So there was plenty more stuff to go though, so if you're thinking that when you watch it, you got time. Then again, most of you probably have already seen it if you're here, but in case there's one of you that isn't. It goes past that, luckily. Oh, Kevin, yeah, little fucker used up another one of his lives, I guess. He's back to his normal self. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if he just had arthritis really bad that one day and it just messed him up, and now he's... If I didn't know that moment had happened, I wouldn't even notice anything change. He would still just be same old Benji. That's the only problem. Like, he's played with my emotions so many times, it's like, dude, come on now. Either die, or like, stop being sick. Or weak. Like, you just go back to being normal, you know? Like, come on. Quit playing with my goddamn emotions. Like, I'm gonna die! Like, oh no, you get all sad, and he's like, oh no, I'm not. I'm like, oh, okay, well, fuck, dude. I'm glad you're not dead, but damn, could we have just skipped that whole I'm about to die part? Like, do I hear footsteps? I do hear footsteps. I actually hear it roll, but I didn't do it, right? Yeah, it kind of sounds like Obi-Wan would be first, and then Mando, but I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the orders of those things, and they probably said it somewhere, but I don't really... You're asking the wrong guy. Yeah, that's how I kind of thought it was. I thought the whole episode was going to be a flashback. I'm like, ooh, don't do that. And they didn't, luckily. I was getting nervous, though. It was in the back of my head. I don't like having to question things like that. But luckily, this guy did it right. I was like, alright. And the flashback was good, too. So I'm like, alright, it's cool. I did get a little nervous, though, when they went into the place. And I didn't mind the comedic little chase with that little droid. I have no problem with that. But then when you go in and they get in a fight and Boba's like, I'll go get the ship. It's like, Boba, do something. Give me a little something, dude. Like, fuck one of them up. And I don't mean the little piggy he, like, messed up. Like, Fennec went all, like, fucking BF2 mode with her EL-16 and started slaughtering people. Like, Boba, give me a little pew-pew too, you know? Like, do something. Take one of their guns or something if you don't want to use a little Tusken cycler rifle, but... They salvaged it, though, by, him going complete beast mode on the bikers, though, which I like. It gave me more of a, like, yeah, I've changed, I'm nicer, but kind of like how we were talking about, he still needs to show he can go full beast mode when he needs to. And, like, he was kind of just killing them without any pity, or he didn't... I wouldn't even say he enjoyed it. I mean, he probably did, but it was just like, he was just there to kill him, like, ruthlessly. I don't care. you're gonna die. You fucked up, you're dead. And I was like, that's what I wanted to see from Boba. Like, I don't mind him being a nicer guy, if you will. But if you wrong him, still give me that ruthlessness, you know? Try to avoid it. You could even say, I don't want to have to do this. But if you do it, I will fucking just completely murder everybody that gets in the way. Like, I like when characters have that vibe, you know? It kind of makes it better than they're just a complete random, or always kill people mode, where it makes it more impactful, where it's like, he doesn't necessarily want to do it, but when you fuck with him, he'll do it. You know, it makes it a little more meaningful. It's not just... I don't know how else to describe it. But it was good. I like it. I think if the whole show had this vibe a little more, I think it would be better received. Again, like how we were saying last week, where like if you do the whole thing well, or the thing a lot better, a lot of the little things we're complaining about can get overlooked. But when it's already, the vibe's kind of off, you're questioning if they fully understand this character that we've already established how he is, and then those little things, they kind of get more impactful in the negative way, you know what I mean? Like, you focus on them more. Oh, hey, there's my other daughter. Oh, damn, you stunned the shit out of me, and then I flew at you. Oh, now Luke got the confidence to swing when his little sister's here. Or older sister, I don't even know. Again, you told me before, I don't remember. When his sister, there, we'll just take the little out of it. There. Fuck, I did that. I was trying to jump down that ramp so I could hit him, but I fell. Don't dash, Luke. Oh, just missed him. Just missed him. Just chop this Wookiee thing down. It'd be cool if it actually fell.
Defy me. Target the princess and fire at will.
Target the princess and fire at will.
Think not.
Or not. You just said to, Vader. You just said to. Princess running up behind me with a E11. That's not your gun. I didn't give you that. Oh, fuck. I thought that was Leia. You're just a heavy. You're not even Leia.
No.
Eh. Okay. I love the biker gang slaughter, especially because I think it's in vain. I don't even think they had anything to do with it. The very least, the Pikes helped them, but or like ordered them to. But even then, to me it's very obvious from the beginning, for the reasons I've already explained, that the Pikes had to do it themselves. And even what's her face, Fennec, was like, I find that highly unlikely that they killed them. Like, the Tuskens know how to fight. They're not complete useless little fucking farmers. And honestly, I didn't get that vibe from those guys, even in the bar when Boba fucked them up. They were just like, they're a rough and tumble biker gang. They'll get in some fist fights, you know. One of them will pull a gun, but at the end of the day, they're not that badass. You know? That's the vibe I got from them, and that's kind of how I think they're gonna portray it now. But my main, one of the things I'm still worried about is the Pikes kind of look not menacing enough. That's one thing they look better in the Clone Wars. But again, they're like, oh, but that's a cartoon, so they can make them look that way. But even in Solo, they didn't look like the cartoon, but they looked a little more menacing than here. They kind of looked like some cheap cannon fodder, which kind of does worry me. That's going to be one of the things I'm looking at going forward. Like, I don't know, man. I hope they can fix that somehow, but right now they look a little too... Like, we're just going to see their bodies flying through the air, almost like in a comedic style. Like, it's just look a little too jokey around you. It's like, nah, come on, give me that ruthlessness. Give me that look. You know? I don't know. Odell. Uh-oh. Fought Luke and Leia the whole game, but a gunship? I don't know if Vader can handle that. Luckily this one doesn't seem focused on him. Yeah, I played 2042 the other day.
turbo tanks protecting the ship and detonate their control centers.
Battlefront 2 with Battlefield destruction? Battlefield don't even have destruction anymore. They're like, yeah, let's just go away from that. That was a mistake. Oh, no, you're supposed to dash up so I can do this. Ah, what is a minigun? It's always a good day when you get to choke your daughter. Behind you, Aiden! You're my Fennec, okay? But be more Fennec-y. I'll just let this guy absorb that E11. Oh, you disappeared! You got a cloak in! You got the Harry Potter thing! Oh, she did it again when she just disappeared! And she threw her grenades when she's dead! Yo, this girl's on some shit! I see why she's doing all that weird shit.
Skywalker belongs to me. You test my patience.
See, that's what I mean, though. Like, I don't know when that was written in, but, like, he should have recruited it. We even said it after the 3rd episode. He should have recruited Bryan Cranston right then and there. He didn't. And now I kind of feel like it was so they could go find him in the bar, kind of sulking, and just fucking up a Trandoshan and showing him being powerful. But it's like, you could have avoided that whole scene if you had just shown him be powerful here. Like, we wouldn't have needed to shoot that, and we could have used that time for something else. So it's just... But again, that kind of goes back to Rodriguez's style. But again, I don't even fully think that that decision would be on Rodriguez. I feel like he could direct the scene, make small changes, but that overall fight, I kind of think would have been Favreau. But I really don't know. But this is like, you could have just shown him be a badass, kill one of those little Power Rangers. We don't need all of them. Come on now. Just have him rip one of them in two or something, you know? You could have shown he's powerful. Had him not punch Boba and make him look weak, and then you could have had that scene and then not used it up here, you know? Like, I did enjoy the scene, though. It's kind of funny, him just sitting there like, dude, could you imagine that? You're just in a bar and this Wookiee is just hating you for absolutely nothing. You didn't do shit. You're just a Trandoshan. Like, but he is gonna completely fuck your day up. Like, that has got to be terrifying right there. Just waiting like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch. Oh, I thought he was still alive. Nope. I just got knocked down. Is that Ray still up here? Yeah, I was just about to say, she should be behind us then if she is. Oh, I thought you'd be here. Is she already down here or is she still inside? This is where I really wish I wasn't listening to music. I think she already got outside. No, Aura Singh's not alive. She died a long time ago. In Solo, they said, what's his name? Oh, I literally just watched Solo back. What's his name? I can't remember his name. But he killed Aura Singh. And Lando's like, ah, thank you. I'll take that off, or give you a better deal for working with you. Just because you saved me money that way. What is that fucker's name? Again, I literally just watched it. I literally heard the name 1,000 times. And yet, I can't remember his name. What is this fucking name? I am so bad with names nowadays. But the moment you say it, I'll know exactly who it is. I keep wanting to say Cobb Vanth, but no, that's the wannabe Boba, because I literally just heard him say that name. That's why his name keeps popping up. I know that's not him. Oh, Tobias Beckett. There you go. I remember now. I was like, I know it's in there, dude. I know these names. I'm not that bad. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm not that bad. Fine, absolutely, everybody here. Ray just popping in and out and shit. Like, where you coming from, bitch? No. See if I can lure one of them in a trap. Oh, well, I did, but the game's just like, no. I actually grabbed him. It's pointing me towards them, but didn't actually grab him because, you know, BF2. BF2 in a nutshell.
I think I've got this.
Hey! Get up! 9 trick 2? Damn, 3 Jedi, yeah. Takes 3 Jedi to bring him... Well, 2, I should say. 2.5. She's kind of one. I'll give her a little bit. Yeah, I just got the vibe that the Wookiee was in a bad mood. You see in these Trandoshans who they do not have a good reputation, or they don't get along. Wookiees and Trandoshans don't get along. And he's just sitting there just getting mad like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. I don't know why, but I'm gonna fucking kill you. You know, I actually like that. Showed him that he's not a good guy. And I was getting nervous when she was gonna talk him down like, no, not everyone is a good guy, man. Somebody just kill somebody. And he just ripped his arm off. So it was like a compromise. He didn't just go full, I'll kill you. Like, just rip his arm off, man. It's alright. You don't need that arm anyway. Probably just gonna grow back. So it's like, it's fine. And even on a side note, for the people who hated on Solo, how they're like, oh, I don't like that politically correct droid and all that shit. That whole thing, watch it back. But do it with the mindset that it's not being politically correct. Do it with the director is making fun of all that stuff. That whole movie is him making fun of that whole era of Star Wars. Because even in the sequels, I remember hearing that there was supposed to be a scene where Chewie ripped an arm off or something. And they were like, no, that's too violent. We can't put that. And if you watch that movie back, it came out right after that. All they do is kind of make fun of that. Because in the elevator, Chewie rips off both arms and just holds them up. So he was not being politically correct because Disney told him to. It was literally making fun of him in that movie, which I loved. And people are like, oh, it's so politically correct. It's like, you don't even get it. He was making fun of them. Like, come on, dude. That whole fucking thing was that. But I don't think people got that, unfortunately, so it kind of backfired on them. But that's why I loved it. I was like, that droid is being overly politically correct just for that sake. Like, it's just for funniness, but people get all fucking butthurt and took it serious. Like, no, that was not serious in any way. Not the way I took it, anyway. Now, if that was in the sequel, that probably would not have been the thing that's happening, but well, I guess I didn't just hit you. It's fine. What do I know? Just fighting the whole fucking team. This whole game has just been me fighting absolutely everybody. Like, do we get any backup at any point in this game? Fuck, I need a cash reserve so I can call some Boba Fett's and some Mandos to come help, because I could use some. I don't think it had anything to do with Bosk. I just think it was, he doesn't like Trandoshans. Trandoshans don't like Wookiees. Not that those were really doing anything. They didn't even give him the stank guy from what I looked at. They were just there playing, and he's just sitting there watching them. Like, in a way, it's almost, if you want to talk about races, it was kind of like that. He was just getting mad because he does not like Trandoshans, and they're just sitting there being Trandoshans. And he's like, I'm going to fuck your ass up, dude. So I actually really like that scene. He was just seeing him fuming. He's probably mad because he just lost. It was just like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude. I don't give a damn. I wanna feel good. I'm gonna kill something. Yeah, we went into great details. Like, I'd have been so disappointed if he just set him down. Like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like I would be saying, here we go again. The Wookiee that's so powerful just tosses a few people around, punches them, but at least that one they didn't show him get back up fine, so I guess at least he got knocked out. But I was like, okay, rip her arm up. Yeah, that's the Wookiee I want to see. Not going your way. Apparently I'm the only dude fighting back on this team, so I could see why. I don't know what, I don't remember, it was a while ago, but in one of the sequel movies, he was supposed to have a scene where Chewie ripped arms off, and they took it out because, according to what I don't know if it's accurate, but it was a little too graphic for these movies' style. Like, again, a little more kiddie style. And I was like, oh, that was a mistake, man. You gotta show the Wookiee be strong, man. It's not just a kid's movie. And then in Solo, he literally has 2 arms in his hand, like, oh, fuck, shouldn't have done that. Like, it was him making fun of that whole thing. So it was like, that's why I like Solo so much, or one of the reasons I like Solo. But everyone took everything so literally, and I don't really think they paid attention to a lot what was going on. But he was totally shooting at Disney pretty much by doing some of the stuff he did. I'm actually surprised they let him do a lot of that.